Alright, hello everybody, it's me, your boy Cryptid. So we have a very important decision coming for the future. So we have not one, not two, but three extremely potent and powerful resonators coming to Wuthering Waves. Now yes, we have the brand new Camellya, the one that most people have been anticipating, and we have seen so much drip marketing and so much showcase material that she looks like she's going to be an amazing unit. But alongside her, we're getting two other reruns. Now, we're getting Yin, who not only is a powerful resonator that synergizes not only with electric teams, but also other teams as well because of the boosts and buffs that she gives. We have her, but we also have her weapon. Now, her weapon by itself is possibly the best signature weapon in the game, just for the fact that it gives you almost 40% crit rate by itself. That is huge. 40% crit rate is a massive number to have on your weapon. Now, right now, it helps characters like Encore. I put that weapon on my Encore, I have 100% crit rate, easily. I actually could drop crit rate on a lot of my pieces and focus on crit damage entirely, just so I can have more damage. But besides the point. Great character, great weapon. You would be happy to pull on both of them, no problem. Now, the third one. The third big boy that we have coming is Xiangli Yao. He, if you were lucky enough to get him during the event, was a free 5-star unit that proved himself to be one of the strongest and easiest to play units in the game. If you didn't get him, you need to get him now. And if you already got him for free and everything like that, and you have a bunch of pulls, and for some reason you don't want Camellya, or you have enough where you got Camellya, or you're going to get Camellya, and you want his weapon, because his weapon makes him a top tier to the pinnacle kind of unit. Because the crit rate it gives him and all the other different buffs. Because you know every signature weapon will make every person awesome. So, now what we have here. We have these three choices. Well, four if you're counting Yinlin's weapon. Now, you gotta sit there and think, what does your account need? Because we're not gonna have another rerun combination like this, I would think, for a long time. Because hopefully, with Yinlin running for a second time, I personally got her and her weapon, so I'm clear on this. So my account, I don't need this whatsoever, and I got the Xiangli Yao for free. But not everybody is as lucky as me to get these characters. Say, you didn't start playing until after her banner ran the first time, or you didn't play during the time when his account came. So, what I would tell you is, unfortunately, I would skip Camellya. If you don't have at least her weapon and at least him. Now, here's why. Xiangli Yao is probably the easiest to clear content with. His big burst of damage, his time slow, his AoE potential is massive. He has it all. He has AoE, he has ease of access, he doesn't need incredible combos. Yes, you can integrate them with things like Xiangli and do the super switch where you're constantly switching back and forth and do amazing damage. Or you could hyper carry him easily. I would personally, if you don't have him, get him immediately. Save up for him and make sure you get him, because he is essential to accounts currently. Because unfortunately, Calcharo doesn't cut it anymore. He outclassed Calcharo by leagues. So unfortunately, my boy is being benched for the new OP Xiangli Yao. Now, if you already have Xiangli Yao and you're on the fence, like, oh, should I get Yinlin for Xiangli Yao or go for Camellya? Xiangli Yao does not need Yinlin. Yes, Yinlin is a fantastic character, goes with multiple teams, but Xiangli Yao does not need Yinlin. Yes, if you want Yinlin, okay, cool, but you also have to consider her weapon. Her weapon is good on its own without the character whatsoever. So unfortunately, this banner is really tough to try and figure out. Now, granted, there's not a lot of resonators that need critical rate. Get it. It's understandable. But if you have things like Encore, her weapon works amazing with Encore. And then you got to think about the potential resonators in the future that need the rectifier. I personally think it's worth the investment. But if you're sitting here thinking, I want to only play melee characters, I don't care about this, I don't need Yinlin, I don't need her weapon, because I want to pull for what I have now, not for what I need in the future. Okay, more power to you. Camellya. Camellya is going to be a top tier unit and is going to destroy the scene. The ability she has, she's going to be a hyper carry. I think this is going to be the first unit that we can legitimately use lingering tunes on, and it's not going to be complete garbage. She, from what I've seen, just wants to stay on the field as much as possible, and I think Lingering Tunes finally has someone that it's good with, and I really think that's amazing, because now it's not only good with people soloing, like with Chixia or anything like that. You can use it on a real team. You can throw it on Camellya, get the buffers going, get your Verena all going, and get your Sanwa all concerto in, and just have her on the field as long as possible. She has fantastic Beyblade mechanics, which are going to be very fun to play. I cannot wait to pull this character. Because like I said, I do have Yinlin and her weapon, and I do have my free copy of Xiangli Yao. I'm unfortunately not getting his weapon because I have other alternatives. But to each their own if you want to max him out or anything like that. Now, granted, all this I'm saying is not for the whales. Obviously, you guys don't care. You're going to throw hundreds upon thousands of dollars at these characters, max them out. I want to see what you guys do with them personally. But this is for the free-to-play people who are struggling with this intense decision. I would say, like I said, Xiangli Yao, top priority. His ease of access and the damage that he has and that he can have outweighs Camellya's potential and Yinlin's already stated power. Now, we don't have actual hands on Camellya, so we can't really say how good or bad she is, just how fun she looks. Now, Xiangli Yao has already proven himself. He is the free unit that was given out, and everybody got to try him and play with him and see how good he is, and he did not disappoint. So 100% go with Xiangli Yao first and foremost. I would go for Yinlin next if only if you have somewhere you want to put her already, or if you just like the character and you missed her the first time. If not, definitely the weapon. But again, I understand because there's a lot of people who use a crit rate rectifier right now. So her whole thing, very situational, but very good. Because I feel like Yinlin is pretty future-proof. She does so much as well as help the team. She's going to be a pretty good unit for any and every electric damage dealer that we get into the future. She has not fallen off whatsoever. So she's a very good unit, but if you're not looking to future-proof your account, you're just trying to pull for now, it would definitely be Xiangli Yao and then Camellya. Because Camellya already has fantastic supporters in the game, um, both with Dan Jin and Sanhua. Uh, both of them support her immensely with both the Havoc damage boost from Danjin and the basic attack boost from Sanhua. She has all the power she could possibly need, and that's not even counting the characters that are coming out in the future that we don't know about. So she's going to have a very high ceiling in the future. We just don't know how high or how low the floor is currently. But those are my opinions on what you should pull and kind of the prioritizing situation that you should think of. I'm personally pulling for Camellya. Like I said, I already got Yin in her weapon and Xiangli Yao. I don't want his weapon, nor do I need it. I have about 70% crit rate on him now, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But Camellya, I've wanted her since they showed her in the game, and I cannot wait to play the Beyblade and see how good I can make her. I've already been farming for her and everything like that. Let me know down in the comments below what you're pulling for and what you're prioritizing. Or if you're just pulling on all of them, let me know. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.